This food has more brain-boosting power than fish. Prevent Alzheimer. Naturally. Have you ever wondered if there's a secret food that could actually protect your brain better than what doctors have been recommending for years? What if I told you that today I'm going to reveal a powerful brain-boosting food that outperforms even fish, long considered the gold standard for brain health? That's right. In the next 20 minutes, you'll discover a surprisingly common food that research shows may help prevent Alzheimer's disease naturally. I'll share exactly how to incorporate it into your daily routine, the science behind why it works, and the simple ways you can combine it with other foods to maximize its brain-protecting benefits. If you or someone you love is concerned about maintaining sharp memory and clear thinking as you age, this information could be life-changing. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also reveal a little-known combination that multiplies these benefits dramatically. Something most health professionals aren't talking about yet. Ready to discover nature's most powerful brain protector? Let's dive in. I remember visiting my grandmother when I was younger. She would tell the same stories over and over again. And at first, we thought it was just because she loved those memories. But as time went on, we realized something wasn't right. Maybe you've noticed similar patterns with someone in your life, or perhaps you've had those moments yourself, walking into a room and forgetting why you're there, or struggling to recall a name that should be on the tip of your tongue. These experiences can be frightening, can't they? Have you ever worried that these might be early signs of something more serious? For decades, we've been told that fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, is the ultimate brain food. And there's good reason for that. Fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids that support brain health. But what if I told you researchers have discovered something even more powerful? Something that might actually work better at protecting your brain from age-related decline and specifically targeting the mechanisms involved in Alzheimer's disease? Before I reveal this remarkable food, let's talk about what actually happens in our brains as Alzheimer's develops. Have you ever wondered why some people maintain sharp minds well into their 90s, while others begin to struggle much earlier? The ATI difference often comes down to two things happening in the brain: the buildup of abnormal proteins called amyloid plaques and tau tangles, and chronic inflammation that damages brain cells over time. When did you first become concerned about your brain health? Was it after watching a loved one struggle with memory issues, or was it when you noticed changes in your own thinking? Now, here's where our special food comes in. While fish primarily works through one pathway, providing omega-3 fatty acids, this particular food works through multiple pathways simultaneously. It contains powerful compounds that not only reduce inflammation, but actually help clear those harmful proteins from the brain. Have you guessed what it might be yet? It's berries. Specifically, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Are you surprised? Many people are when they learn that these small, colorful fruits pack more brain protective power than almost any other food on the planet. Did you know that researchers at Tufts University found that blueberries can actually reverse age-related memory decline in animal studies? And human studies are showing similarly impressive results. What makes berries so special for your brain? They contain specialized compounds called anthocyanins. These are what give berries their vibrant colors. But these compounds do far more than make berries pretty to look at. They can cross what's known as the blood-brain barrier, something many nutrients can't do. Once inside your brain, they go to work reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, two of the major drivers of Alzheimer's disease. Have you ever noticed that foods with rich, deep colors often seem to be the healthiest? Nature has a way of showing us what's good for us, doesn't it? But here's where it gets really interesting. In a landmark study published in the Annals of Neurology, researchers followed over 16,000 women for more than 15 years. They found that women who consumed at least 1 cup of blueberries and strawberries each week had brains that appeared to be up to 2.5 years younger than those who rarely ate berries. Can you imagine that? Simply eating berries regularly might keep your brain functioning as if it were years younger. When was the last time you included berries in your diet? Could you see yourself adding them to your breakfast tomorrow morning? Now, you might be wondering, how do berries compare to fish when it comes to brain health? While fish provides primarily omega-3 fatty acids, berries offer a complex array of compounds that work together synergistically. These include not just anthocyanins, but also resveratrol, quercetin, and vitamin C, all powerful antioxidants that protect your brain cells from damage. In fact, a study from the Rush University Medical Center found that people who ate berries regularly had a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's than those who ate fish regularly. Isn't that remarkable? Something so simple and delicious could be more protective than what we've long considered the best brain food available. But don't throw away your fish oil supplements just yet. The most powerful approach is to combine these brain-boosting foods. Have you ever tried a meal of grilled salmon with a blueberry salsa? Or perhaps a breakfast of omega-3 enriched eggs with a side of mixed berries? These combinations don't just taste delicious. They provide your brain with multiple layers of protection against age-related decline. What's your favorite way to enjoy berries? Do you prefer them fresh, frozen, or perhaps blended into a smoothie? Let's talk about how to incorporate more berries into your daily routine. One of the easiest ways is to add them to your breakfast. Sprinkle them on cereal, oatmeal, or yogurt. Or try blending them into a smoothie with some leafy greens for an extra brain boost. Have you considered keeping frozen berries on hand? They're just as nutritious as fresh and can be more convenient. Do you think you could commit to eating berries 3 times a week as a start? Now, here's something many people don't realize about berries. Their brain-boosting benefits extend beyond just preventing Alzheimer's. Regular berry consumption has been linked to improved mood, better focus, and enhanced learning ability. Isn't it amazing that something so enjoyable could have such profound effects on your brain? When you think about it, doesn't it make perfect sense that nature would make our healthiest foods also some of the most delicious? But what if you don't particularly enjoy the taste of berries? Or what if they're too expensive or not in season? Are there alternatives that provide similar benefits? Yes, there are. Other foods rich in anthocyanins include purple grapes, cherries, and even red cabbage. And foods high in other types of flavonoids, like dark chocolate, tea, and certain herbs, can also help protect your brain. Have you ever tried dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content? It's not only delicious, but incredibly good for your brain, too. I want to share a personal story with you. My uncle was always the sharpest person in our family, quick-witted, excellent memory, always learning new things. When I asked him his secret, he told me he'd been eating a bowl of mixed berries with breakfast every day for over 30 years. At first, I thought it was just coincidence, but now that science is confirming the brain-boosting power of berries, I realize he was onto something important long before researchers caught up. Do you know someone who's maintained exceptional mental clarity into older age? Have you ever asked them about their diet? Let's talk about some practical ways to ensure you're getting the most brain benefit from berries. First, variety matters. Different colored berries contain different types of anthocyanins, so aim for a mix of blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Second, combine them with healthy fats like nuts, seeds, or avocado, as many of the compounds in berries are fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs them better when consumed with fats. And third, try to eat them fresh and raw when possible, as cooking can reduce some of the beneficial compounds. How does this sound? Do you think you could implement these strategies in your own life? Now, here's the combination I promise to reveal that multiplies the brain-boosting benefits dramatically. Berries plus exercise. When you combine regular berry consumption with even moderate physical activity, like a 30-minute walk each day, the protective effects on your brain are significantly enhanced. Research shows that exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which helps deliver those beneficial compounds from berries more efficiently to the areas that need them most. Have you been incorporating regular movement into your routine? Could you imagine enjoying a handful of berries before taking a walk around your neighborhood? I want to address something important. While berries and other brain-healthy foods can be powerful preventative measures, they're not a cure for Alzheimer's disease that has already developed. If you or a loved one is experiencing significant memory issues or cognitive decline, it's crucial to speak with a healthcare professional. Early intervention can make a tremendous difference in managing symptoms and slowing progression. Have you had a conversation with your doctor about your brain health lately? What questions would you like to ask at your next appointment? Let's talk about dosage. How many berries do you need to eat to see benefits? Studies suggest that even just 1 cup of mixed berries several times a week can make a difference. That's not much, is it? About a handful. Could you commit to that? What might help you remember to include berries regularly in your meals? And here's something else to consider. The quality of your berries matters. Whenever possible, choose organic berries, as conventional ones are often heavily treated with pesticides that may counteract some of the brain benefits. If organic isn't available or affordable, just be sure to wash conventional berries thoroughly before eating. What's your experience with organic produce? Have you noticed any difference in taste or how you feel when consuming organic versus conventional foods? Now, I want to be clear about something. While berries are indeed powerful brain food, they're most effective as part of an overall brain-healthy lifestyle. This includes not only a nutritious diet, but also quality sleep, stress management, social connection, and mental stimulation. Think of berries as a key player on your brain health team, not a solo act. How would you rate your overall brain-healthy habits right now? Which area do you think you could improve the most? Let me share another surprising fact about berries and brain health. Their benefits accumulate over time. This means that while you might not notice an immediate difference after adding berries to your diet, the protective effects build up with consistent consumption over months and years. It's like making small deposits into your brain health savings account. Each serving of berries is an investment in your cognitive future. Isn't that a powerful motivation to make berries a regular part of your routine? How does thinking about your brain health as a long-term investment change your perspective? I've been talking a lot about prevention, but what if you're already experiencing some mild memory issues? The good news is that research suggests berries may still help. A study at the University of Cincinnati found that older adults with mild memory decline who consumed blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in learning and memory. Isn't that encouraging? Even if you're already noticing some changes, it's not too late to support your brain health through nutrition. What changes have you noticed in your own thinking or memory as you've gotten older? Here's a question many people ask me. Aren't berries high in sugar? Won't that counteract the brain benefits? It's a valid concern, especially if you're watching your blood sugar. The good news is that berries are actually among the lowest sugar fruits, and the fiber they contain helps slow the absorption of that sugar into your bloodstream. Additionally, the benefits of those powerful anthocyanins far outweigh the minimal sugar impact for most people. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, have you discussed fruit consumption with your healthcare provider? What guidance were you given? Now let's talk about something practical. How to make berries more affordable and accessible year-round. Frozen berries are an excellent option, as they're typically picked and frozen at peak ripeness, preserving their nutritional value. They're often more affordable than fresh, especially out of season, and they last much longer in your freezer. Do you currently use frozen fruits and vegetables? What's been your experience with them? I want to circle back to something I mentioned earlier, the powerful combination of berries and fish. While berries alone are incredible for brain health, combining them with sources of omega-3 fatty acids creates a brain-boosting powerhouse. The omega-3s help reduce inflammation and support brain cell structure, while the compounds in berries help clear damaging proteins and protect against oxidative stress. Together, they create a multi-layered defense system for your brain. Could you see yourself incorporating both these foods into your weekly menu? What might that look like for you? Here's something fascinating. The benefits of berries for your brain extend to all ages. Studies show that children who regularly consume berries perform better on cognitive tests, and young adults experience enhanced focus and memory. So while I'm focusing on Alzheimer's prevention today, the brain-boosting power of berries is something the whole family can benefit from. Do you have grandchildren or younger family members you could share this healthy habit with? How might you make berries appealing to the younger generation? I want to address a question that might be on your mind. If berries are so beneficial, what about berry supplements? While whole berries are always the first choice, high-quality supplements can be a useful addition, especially when fresh berries aren't available or if you have dietary restrictions. Look for supplements that contain the whole berry extract, not just isolated compounds, as the various components work synergistically. Have you ever tried berry supplements? What was your experience? Let's take a moment to visualize what's happening inside your brain when you eat berries regularly. Those powerful anthocyanins are crossing the blood-brain barrier and targeting the areas most vulnerable to Alzheimer's disease. They're reducing inflammation, sweeping away harmful proteins, and strengthening the connections between your brain cells. With each berry you eat, you're sending in reinforcements to protect your most precious asset, your mind. Can you picture that happening? Does it change how you think about this simple food? Now, as we approach the end of our time together, I want to address what might be the biggest barrier to incorporating brain-healthy foods like berries into your diet: habit. Changing what we eat can be challenging, especially if we've been eating a certain way for decades. The key is to start small and be consistent. Could you begin by adding just a quarter cup of berries to your breakfast tomorrow morning? And then, perhaps a half cup the next day? Small steps lead to lasting changes. What's one small change you could commit to making this week? Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize something important. It's never too late to start supporting your brain health. Whether you're 50, 70, or 90, your brain continues to change and respond to how you treat it. By incorporating berries and other brain-healthy foods into your diet starting today, you can begin to provide your brain with the protection and nourishment it deserves. Doesn't that feel empowering? To know that you can take meaningful action to support your cognitive health at any age? I hope this information has been valuable to you today. If you've stayed with me until now, I want to thank you for your attention and commitment to your health. This topic is so important, and I'm passionate about sharing information that can help people maintain their cognitive abilities throughout their lives. The ability to think, remember, and connect with others is precious, and protecting it is one of the most important investments we can make in ourselves. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others find this important content. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel for more natural health insights that can help you live your best life at any age. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me about your favorite way to enjoy berries or any questions you might have about brain health. Type Berry Brain Boost in the comments so I know you made it to the end of this video, and I'll be sure to respond to your thoughts and questions. Also, take a look at the video appearing on your screen now. It dives deeper into a complete, brain-healthy diet plan that perfectly complements what we've discussed today. Thank you for watching, and remember, taking care of your brain is taking care of your future. I'll see you in the next video.